My report gives reasons with documentary proof in regard to the findings.
Whatever has been reports in the media are selective leaks.
The Chief Minister had a long innings of defending himself against charges of corruption.
If that leakage report is perfect, then Karnataka government, they have to bend their head.
Hello and welcome to Bangalore and to this special program, Battling Corruption, on what is really an open secret, the ongoing loot of the iron ore wealth of Karnataka. Justice Santosh Hegde, the Lokayukta, will be submitting his report officially very shortly, but we already know that it names the Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa, the powerful Reddy brothers, also the JDS's former Chief Minister Kumaraswamy and senior Congress leaders as well. It looks, as he said, as if everybody's fingers really are in the till. It's looking like one of India's biggest scam. The report to be submitted by the Lokayukta on illegal mining in Karnataka has named Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa. It's named former Chief Minister of the JDS H.D. Kumaraswamy. An earlier report of his had actually named the Congress Chief Minister at that time, Dharam Singh. Lots of big names involved in this report, hundreds of bureaucrats and officials likely to be named as well. Radhika Iyer reports on what it's going to mean politically for Karnataka.
Faces that robbed Karnataka of its biggest natural resource. Rich iron ore and minerals looted from thousands of acres in the state. The Karnataka Lokayukta and his team is ready with a 5,000-page report, portions of which were leaked. According to the report, Chief Minister Yediyurappa accepted over 10 crore rupees from a mining company towards his family-owned trust in Shimoga. His son Raghavendra and son-in-law Sohan Kumar sold land to the mining firm for over 20 times the market price. Retained the Reddy brothers in his cabinet despite them being indicted in earlier reports. The scam covers mining ores of Bellary and Tumkur in Karnataka and Obalapuram in Andhra Pradesh. The main players, the influential Reddy brothers, who own many mining companies, turned the region into their personal fiefdom, says the report. The charges against them that they received kickbacks for illegal mining, hoarding iron ore illegally, running several Benami firms and evading huge sums of income tax. The chief of the JDS and former Chief Minister Kumaraswamy, who often demands the resignation of B.S. Yediyurappa on this very issue, finds a mention in the report too. Kumaraswamy, as Chief Minister in 2007, gave lease to 2 mining companies out of turn.
When some company or some individuals, if they come and explain that if they convince that they are according to in their roles, then that is my duty to give direction to concerned department. There is no friendship or there is no question of favoring anybody.
The BJP is in no mood to act upon the report. Ironically, the state government will order an inquiry into how the Lokayukta report was leaked.
The government will have to institute an inquiry into this incident because it is very serious. And Justice Santosh Hegde, as Lokayukta, has always been claiming that I am very strict, I am not amenable to any pressures. How could it get leaked from the Lokayukta's end?
But that's besides the point, sir. The point is that 4 of your ministers have been named in the report, including your chief minister, and the Lokayukta has said that they want security for the committee members. Isn't that a matter of shame for the BJP government?
No.
Congress MP Anil Lad, who owns V.S. Lad Mining Company and Canara Minerals, has been named too. The report calls his business in Tumkur in Karnataka completely illegal.
You have resignation of the chief minister first, you should have, the ministers second, then you should have the state government giving consent to and calling for a CBI inquiry. Instead, what do you have? Silence, defense, trotting out flimsy, silly and funny excuses.
In the last 3 years, as the first ever chief minister of the BJP anywhere in the south, Chief Minister Yediyurappa has already got several lives even after several allegations of corruption. The 68-year-old is currently in Mauritius holidaying and has turned out to be a huge embarrassment for the BJP, which has been attacking the UPA on corruption scandals. After this damning report, will the flight from Mauritius to Bangalore on the 25th of July manage to land Yediyurappa on firm ground yet again? With Arunachalam Vaidyanathan in New Delhi, Radhika Iyer in Bangalore for NDTV.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.